Hello Aries, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you are connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship in the past. This could be also a current relationship. However, there is a lack of communication. For others of you, this could be a situationship or someone that you've met and you know there's a lot of energy, a lot of chemistry, but no one really speaking up. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have, and I have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. Aries, this is really interesting. Your cards came out. Like, it's just whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Somebody here wants to talk to you. Somebody here no longer feels fear. There is a lack of hesitation. Like there's not a lack. Yeah, there's no hesitation anymore. That's what I'm trying to say. You do have, I would say, 1.5 cards that are a little bit on the dark and dreary side, but not even. Like it's a light gray. Let's just call it that. It's not dark gray, it's light gray. And that is the beliefs card. The differences that exist between the both of you. We do have here the healing card that also talks a little bit about distance, how this person is trying to heal and stay away from you. However, the healing card is still very positive because in the end, the outcome is usually really good. All right. So first card's the strongest. We have here, we start off with mystery, followed by nourishment. Then we have beliefs. We have here awakening, healing, surrender, sensuality, growth. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, we have inspiration. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Aries, with you in my life, I have had a spiritual awakening, realizing that all that happened before was never truly important. It never meant anything. But with you, it means something. I have experienced the passage of time and it slows down when I'm thinking of you. I do know that there is something unique about you and I. And I question the universe, I question the heavens. Why is it that you are in my life? Why now? Why not before? Why not long ago? Are we meant to be together? Are we supposed to be together? There's something so familiar about you. I can't put my finger on it, but I know that there's something that I know. It's as if I do know you. But I just don't know from where. When you're not there, sometimes I can feel your presence. I can smell your scent. There's so many things that I have experienced that I've gone through. And all I can say is that this connection, it's like no other. I can't compare it to anything else. In you, I've found what they may call the perfect mate. You fulfill me emotionally, spiritually, and physically. And this feeling that I have, knowing that you're in my life to provide, this love that I feel from you, it is unconditional. I do feel that in this connection, there is a sense of belief-related issues. You and I, we were born and brought up in a very different way. Different people in our lives, different lessons we've learned. But we don't see eye to eye. We're not on the same page. My opinions versus yours have always been different. My thoughts, my mindset, my society, my family, my people, my friends, my background. It has always been a little bit of an issue. The traditions, the rituals, the customs, the values, the morals. Those differences exist. I also know that I'm finally starting to see things from your perspective. I know, Aries, it took a long time. But finally I'm seeing things from your point of view. Now, everything to me seems different, seems unique, but I can see things from your lens. I can put myself into your shoes and I understand what it is that you have gone through. I understand what I've put you through. I also know that there's too many things that I've done I don't have answers to. I don't even know why I did the things that I did, but I need time to heal. I need time to take a step back and retreat. I have forced myself into loneliness, forced myself into isolation so that I can have the sense of introspection, contemplation, knowing myself, knowing why I do the things that I do, why I did what I did. I do understand that in this connection, there's a part of me that I feel as if I belong to you. As if I belong to you and you belong to me. I have surrendered my mind, my heart, and my body to you. And I do feel that we have a strong bond. I also know that in this connection, it's hard for me not to think of you in a sensual way. You and I have this attraction. I am very much attracted to you. Your charm, your beauty, your charisma, your talents, everything about you is alluring. And yet, even though I am so attracted to you, my beliefs hold me back. A part of me wants to get to know you more. I know that in the past, we've had our differences. And in the past, in this connection, things were just rushed. They were go, go, go. I never really had a chance to sit down with you and just get to know you as a person. And I see that now, I realize that now, that I've been rushing through this connection. It was all so fast, so sudden. It just started suddenly. It was very intense, and the sensual chemistry is just too much. I understand this now. I see it and I feel it. I also know that in this connection, there is a sense of inspiration. You inspire me. no matter what happens, I do feel that there's a part of you that makes me want to feel alive again. Live life to the fullest. The world smells better, sounds better, tastes better, feels better. Knowing that you are in it, I feel inspired. I feel creative, knowing that you are there. For now, I'm still trying to get over the fact that this was a sacred connection. Something I cannot dismiss. Something that I have to think about. Because everything that I've done, I realize now, it was wrong. I didn't value you, and I took you for granted. But I want that to change now. Even if I have kept my distance because I'm healing. It's because I feel the strong past life, the strong spiritual connection with you. And I don't know what to do about it. All I know is that you have the ability of fulfilling me emotionally, spiritually, and physically. And I have surrendered to you. If you lead, I would follow. All right, Aries. Oh my goodness, gracious me. This is a very soft, gentle, romantic reading, but you'll see that there's a realization here. And the realization is a spiritual awakening. And it's so sacred, it's so true, it's so pure that it has caught your person off guard. They didn't realize that this is how much of an impact your connection would have on them. And because of that, they have taken a step back. This is interesting. They're healing, but they also want to grow and get to know you more. So they're taking a step back, but they want to know really who they are, why they do the things that they do, why they behave like this. But also, I see them wanting to learn more about you. And the only reason they want to learn more about you is because it seems in the past there was a lack of knowledge because somebody here was rushing. This card for some of you could be a third-party card. Beliefs can talk about differences of opinions, beliefs, rituals, customs, background, religious background. So there's something here that has been causing a problem. Part of it is because of the beliefs related issues. Someone here may be very, for example, like somebody, I'm getting the word religious, the other may not be so religious. So just simple things like that, but it's the differences that exist between the both of you that have actually been pushing you far apart. Now, sometimes this can also talk about organizations or societies or affiliation. So basically, organizations that have a certain set of beliefs, but it goes against what one of the both of you feel. And so there's this, the heads, right? There's this clashing that's going on. So there's no meeting of the minds there. It's basically two minds that are very opposite, and they have a high sense of ego and belief. And that's okay. The beliefs are there because they've been raised like that. They've experienced certain things, and so they have a certain set of beliefs. So keep in mind that, you might think your person's very egotistical. They're very stubborn. Part of the reason is because they truly do feel that whatever their mind and their thought process is, like whatever they're focused on in terms of that beliefs, they're very they believe it so much that they cannot change. That's what it comes down to. And that's also why they are healing now, because they realize that they need to start thinking differently. And because of those belief-related issues, there was stagnation, there was a block on this connection moving forward. And that's also why you had the growth card, because this person realizes, because of all these obstacles, we never even were able to go out and understand what the other person wants. We weren't able to get to know each other better. So that's something that this person now realizes. Wow. Very detailed. Okay, guys, this literally just fell right out. So here I have the deck called the Lover's Path Tarot. Now this deck I really like. I do read this in the reverse. And here I like to have a look at what it is that happened in the past in this relationship. Just a little. This could have been months, could have been years. But it's not beyond this lifetime. So it is in this lifetime, but the history of the both of you. So something happened, things were going great, but then all of a sudden something changed and everything just kind of went downhill. One of you may be wondering what happened. And you may be even blaming yourself, thinking, had I not done this or said this, this connection would have still been okay. But you know what? You can't blame yourself. Sometimes, Aries, it is your person of interest and the circumstances that another person is in. There is no control over that. You don't have control over that. So let's have a look. This is for those of you that never received any closure. This person could have ghosted you. They could have abandoned you. They could have faded over time. And the communication is hardly there, but you're wondering, what happened? What's going on? So I will be reading these in the reverse. We have here the Prince of Cups. Now keep in mind, this is a prince, right? Not a queen, not a king. This is a prince, somebody that comes to you with a whole lot of energy that is very immature. And also sometimes even, I'm getting the word irregular, inconsistent, unreliable. Yeah. Immature and inexperienced. So there may have been certain things that they did and you thought that they were very much like a king, that, they had it all, they knew it all. Turns out, no, they didn't. It may have just appeared like that on the surface, but then when reality hit, this is what you discovered. Now, it does talk about having grace and talents, wanting to make dreams into reality. A young individual who represents the forces of love, beauty, and emotional richness. However, the same person was unable to appreciate the love, the beauty, and emotional richness that came from you. And there was a lack of ability. There was an inability to inspire. Now, this is interesting. Back then, they felt that they did not feel inspiration back then. Very interesting, it has the word inspire, because we just had a look at the first set of cards and the overall arching theme was inspiration. So remember, this is in the past. In the past, this person didn't feel inspired by you. Now, all of a sudden, they do. Okay. We also have here the need to be more receptive to beauty, to love, and to harmony. This person at some point in time was overindulging in fantasies. So it does show me here that they knew their limitations, but because they were young, they were very vibrant. They did certain things that they just did it for the sake of doing it. They were not able to appreciate what they had. They were not able to appreciate you. And so they've started to realize this. This is exactly why you had the healing card. In the first set, you had it right here, the healing card before. This is why. Now this person is finally starting to see things in a different way, why they behave the way that they do. Because it seems to be this person's nature. And when we have a situation like this, it does not matter, Aries, whether they are with you or with someone else down the road. Their attitude will stay the same. So cross-watcher. That has to change if you want to be in a happy relationship with anybody. That has to change. We have here also the 9 of Coins. The Nine of Coins, it talks about not really feeling blessed by life. They could not enjoy the fruits of the labor. There was a lack of material prosperity. There was no sense of accomplishment. There was overindulgence in materialistic pleasures to the point of compromising financial stability. There was guilt over possessing so much and the inability to enjoy any of it. There was a sense of fear, jealousy, and envy. Okay, this was really very, there's so many things that just popped up with this card. So I definitely see your person of interest here wants to be very mature, very independent. But again, I do see here that sense of struggle. And again, you have somebody here who's very youthful, trying to act as if they are very settled, as if they have everything under control. But the truth is, Aries, the truth was, this person was not. Now, this person could be in their 70s, and they're still immature. They're still inexperienced. It does not matter what the age is. It just means that the nature of this person is very youthful, very vibrant. However, to the point where they do seem to be immature and not good enough. They feel that they still need to be better in order to be in this connection as well. They also see you as somebody who has moved on. That causes them that feeling of intimidation. All right, let's have a look. I have here the Beginner's Tarot. All right, let's have a look at any actions, any plans, any intentions that may pop up. This is what your person of interest may be feeling. Aha, excellent. We just had the Prince of Cups. Now we have the King of Cups. It was a prince, right? Yes, prince. Now we have, let's see, the next card. Followed by the Two of Swords. Yeah, not really wanting to talk, not really wanting to associate with anyone. Followed by the Chariot. All right, interesting. We have here King of Cups. So first card's the strongest. You do have here 1, 2, 3 cards, okay, that are very challenging, Aries. Your person of interest, no doubt, has a lot of love for you. They want to make you an offer of love. Now, what's interesting about this card, it does talk about that maturity. But also, they realize now you have the ability of making them feel emotional. So they become quite emotional when they think of you. However, Two of Swords. They don't really want to confess. They don't really want to talk about this. What I see with this card, usually, it's truce, peace, trying to find peace, trying to have, in a way, trying to just settle the dust. There's dust and it needs to be settled. But the problem here is that they don't even want to deal with anything. They want nature to take its course. They want the universe to finish it off for them. They don't want to put in the effort here. But the hope is that things will get settled. Now, they don't want to hear anything. They don't want to see anything. They've crossed their arms with this, with these two swords. Nothing goes in, nothing goes out. So there is, it's almost like, I'm getting the word stoppage, but it's not really stoppage. It's almost like, it's not like Gandalf, like you shall not pass. Or I think, yeah, it was him. It's not like that. It's, now's not the right time. That's what it is. Now's not the right time. So this person does want you to be close to them. They do want to reach out to you at some point in time. But there will be a period here where this person's going to think, now is not the right time. Eventually, I do see them being absolutely pulled by desire and the fear that they are going to lose you. The Chariot. Wow. Having this rush of energy that comes through and this feeling of, I'm getting these two words, enraged, well, three, enraged with frustration. Okay, all right, so they're getting very frustrated because they can't be with you, and that's exactly why. They got 2 horsepower here. They got 2 horses here. They're rushing towards you. However, one of the issues here is also the direction. There's a direction here, whether they take the higher ground or the lower ground. However, the gesture here, the action that's being taken, is that they do have a lot of desire for you, and they are rushing towards you. Whether it's to your left, to your right, it does not matter. They are still rushing towards you. And the reason why they're doing this is because they realize they have a lot of desire for you and passion for you. They want to do this, but they also realize that even if they were to do it, there have been these sleepless nights. This person still is going through this. They feel doubt, guilty, they feel fear, psychic disturbances, insomnia, fear, and doubt that keeps one up at night, not being able to sleep. This person may wake up in the middle of the night and realize, oh my goodness, what have I done? How could I have done this? How did I let this get so far? All this sort of regret. Okay, this person does feel a lot of regret. And that's also the reason why they just want to rush in. Now, Aries, listen, it does seem that this person, they need to get like grips with reality. I think that's what the saying is. You see, the person's trying to heal, right? You have the healing card first. Let this person heal. This person's trying to rush because they're too afraid that they're going to lose you. At the end of the day, it is what it is. If it doesn't work out, there's a reason why. It just simply means that you deserve better. But what I do see here is they are so afraid of losing you that they are risking rushing into it and not really healing. For some of you, if you are with this person, if you are already with this person, you may need to just simply, not too much, you may just need to give them that sort of reassurance that, you know what, you do you, I'm going to do my own thing, but I'm here if you need to talk. Just leave it at that. Because what I'm seeing here is this person's way too afraid. They're really afraid that they're going to lose you, and they're rushing into it. That's not healthy for you, nor them, okay? So take it slow with this person, even if they are rushing into your life. They're rushing because they're really sad, very upset. But you, I think, need to be... Remember we had this, the surrender card. Okay. Sometimes, all these cards have meanings. So sometimes the surrender card also means, and I did mention this, that they have surrendered to you. So in the sense that if you lead, they will follow. Meaning, in this connection, the way things have gone down, you're going to have to be the one who's going to lead. They have to be the one who's following. And you can set the pace, no rush, no nothing. We also have here the overall arching theme is somebody who's very young, vibrant, youthful in the heart. They find you utterly irresistible, extremely attractive, and they want to give you an offer. This is a tangible offer, something small, but something real. This person, the Page of Pentacles, they are approaching you like a page, not like a king. The approach that they have, the king here is on the inside, that's what they feel. But the approach that they're going to have towards you, I do see that they may reach out to you, yes. But they're going to be very sheepish, shy, timid. They're going to act like they're just like a small person, somebody who's really scared, nervous. Remember, this is a page, okay? It's not a knight. This person's not a queen, and this person's not a king, the way that they are approaching you with this tangible offer. However, any effort is good effort, okay? It's the act, right? It's the action. Is this person taking action? Yes, they are, right? Some people may be upset that why aren't they coming to me as a king? Well, because they themselves, they're trying to go through that healing process, remember? They're trying to understand who they are, what this relationship is all about. So it is understandable that they would be a little hesitant But do they want you? Yes, they do. Do they have the courage and the boldness to talk to you as though they're a king? Absolutely not. Because they know. They know I'm hearing puddle and mud. It's like they're stuck in mud. I see that they're stuck. And they have stains all over their pants and their boots. And it's hard for them to get rid of these stains because it's tainted their reputation, I'm seeing. So they did something here behind your back, maybe. And they regret what they've done. They regret the way here I'm seeing how they treated you. Now, sometimes you guys, if you hear a whisper, don't worry, that's me whispering, okay? Please don't freak out. That's me. Because you guys say it and then you guys freak me out too. And I have to hear it all over again. I'm like, no, that's just me. What happens is I hear it or I see it in my mind's eye and I quickly say it so I don't forget. There's so many eyes. I mean, which part of me? I don't know. The part that just speaks out, I guess. I hear it quickly. Maybe that's what you call my spirit hears it quickly and I just end up saying it so that I don't forget it. So auditory wise, I can hear it. And then finally I say it out loud so you guys can hear it. Because I have had some people that have said that in the past and it does sound creepy actually. But if you hear a whisper, don't worry, that's me. You guys, this person is definitely going through a lot, but I do see them trying to take that action, trying to make the effort. For some of you, you might not like the effort because it's coming from somebody who's not so mature, somebody who's not so experienced. However, for others of you, you may be very forgiving and you may be very accepting. And that's totally up to you. It's up to you because you have been through a few things. If this person is healing and if this is a spiritual connection, I know that that's a very strong connection and it hurts. When it's positive, it's like heaven on earth. And when it's not, it is hell on earth. It is so bad. The feelings are so, it just breaks you. And this could be a spiritual connection that is a twin flame, soulmate, or karmic partner. Maybe even more. Those are the top 3 that I've seen that are the most intense. All right, guys. I have here Archangel Answer cards. Just going to do a quick prayer. Okay, interesting. So these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Ariel. Okay, we have here, you're ready, followed by recovery. After that, we have wait. Then we have yes. All right, we have here, if you believe, don't stop. Aha, there's something better. Okay. So here, what I'm seeing is that some of you do have a choice. First card's the strongest. We have here, you are ready. So this typically does talk about how all of the things that you have gone through, Aries, you've been through a lot, you've experienced a lot, the good, bad, and the ugly, and you're just kind of done. You're done. But God and the angels are aware that you've been through all of this, and anything that is thrown to you, anything that you're going to go through in the future, okay? You're going to be ready to handle it, to tackle it, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Because now you're tougher than what you were before because of the experiences that you've gone through. We also have here recovery. This is a beautiful card, but it's also very, very important. Recovery does tell me that some of you have been a little under the weather. You weren't feeling so well because of the situation that you were in this connection. I'm seeing the word uncertainties. Because of that uncertainty, you were just on edge constantly. That anxiety. The anxiety was a lot. Some of it was stress related. Some of you became depressed because of it. I'm seeing the words. So recovery is very positive, which means, okay, you're going to get over all this. Remember, we also have the healing card. They're healing. And by that, you will also start to heal because that energy, the both of you are sharing that energy too. And eventually I do see you healing here. This is your mind, body, spirit, and your soul. One of them or more than one could be out of alignment. And I will get to this card later. I have something that can help you realign that and help you get rid of negative energy so you can bring in more of the positive in your life. We have here weight. So regarding your recovery, it's not going to be a fixer-upper overnight. It's not going to happen like that. You're going to have to take some time. The recovery is going to take time, so you're going to have to wait. Yes, there is going to be an equal give and take. We have a better balance, a peaceful resolution. We have the sun and the moon and a dove. So what I see here is an equal give and take, a better balance going forward, a promising peaceful resolution. That's what I see here. So this is really nice. This is very good. We also have here, if you believe. This is you manifesting. Okay, but you can only manifest if you have positive energies around and there are no negative energies. It becomes very difficult if there's negative energies. So if you believe, and if it is practical, and if it is realistic, then what you are hoping for, it may come to fruition. Most likely it will come to fruition. Here we also have don't stop. So if you believe, it's important for you also not to stop. Don't stop giving and receiving positive energy. Keep that positive energy flowing because then you will be able to attract positive energy towards you. In your heart, in your mind, around your aura. It'll be everywhere. But you will be able to attract many things as long as you keep the positive energy going. We also have here a really interesting card, which sometimes has two meanings. Okay, so this now, two groups here. If you believe something good is going to occur and there's going to be someone better who is going to enter your life, and that is going to be a new chapter. Now, for others of you, there's going to be something better than the situation that you're in right now. So right now you may think, this is the best thing that could possibly happen to me. Or you could even be thinking that, you know what, it's going to stay like this. It's never going to get any better. I'll just settle. Okay. Here it does say there's going to be something better. So keep up with that positivity. It's very important that you do. You will be able to attract more positive energy as well. The overall arching theme here we have is yes. So this is very beautiful. With the yes, we also have the dove. This again reiterates that we have a peaceful resolution. Whatever type of, and this is, if you're resonating with the majority of this reading, then most likely this is going to come to fruition. Whatever has happened in this connection, as bad as it was, this person is starting to learn their own lessons as well. They're afraid of losing you, and they're not as bold as they once may have seemed. But I do see here that somehow the both of you are going to either be friends. I could tell you one thing, you're not going to be enemies. No, even if this person acts like they're distant from you, inside they're always going to have a soft spot because they feel at peace when they think of you. They feel at peace. Because this is a very strong spiritual connection. It goes beyond the body, beyond the flesh. This is literally in the mind, in the heart. And even if you guys can't be together in this lifetime, this person feels, you know what? I'm okay. Because they're in my heart. You know that beautiful song, Celine Dion, Titanic. And you're safe in my heart, and my heart will go on, right? This is exactly that scenario. Whether you are together physically or spiritually, emotionally, each of them's good. Although, of course, I know that you would want it to manifest into the 3D and, have a real situation. But like I saw earlier, remember you had the beliefs card, right? Your person of interest does have some belief-related issues, but it's not just them, it's the people around them. This could be their friends, society, family. It could be their work colleagues even. Like certain people may be saying certain things that change their thought process and their mindset. All right, guys, Aries, that is your reading. So it's officially finished. All right. Now, what I'm just going to quickly go over is this card. So some of you may be feeling a bit different, not so healthy. And when I say health, this could be a difference between the balance that you had. So when I talk about this card, it's mainly the mind, body, spirit, and the soul. If even one of those are a little out of alignment, then the rest of you don't feel good. Okay, so I would recommend for some of you to visit my website. The link is below. The website is www.asnointia.com. Go to the rates and packages section. There you will see a package that I have there called the Chakra Checkup Package. So I do have the ability of remotely viewing negative energies in your home, around your aura, and inside of your body, which is your chakra centers. I tell you what you have, how many you have, and I confirm it with Angel Fakiel. You can read a little bit about her on my homepage. I confirm with Angel Fakiel, and then I tell you what you have, how many you have, and how to get rid of them, and how to create a better balance in your life in terms of keeping the positive energy flowing in your life. And that way, whatever's owed to you karmically, whatever's written in your book of life will come to you, whatever you want to manifest. If it is practical and realistic, it will come. For some of you, you may be interested in love readings. Yes, I do love readings. The one I have available right now is a PDF plus an audio, so you do get a lot of information. And for others of you, this is a past life spiritual connection. If you find it's very, very difficult for you to let go, if you find it's difficult for you to stop like obsessing, you're just obsessing and you can't stop, right? Then definitely this is something that you may want to look into. Please read the description before you decide to place an order. Not all of the past life readings I've done are set in the past. Some of them are set in a different time and place, meaning 4% of them I've done, it's set in the future, meaning like 500 years from now, for example. And those readings they're more difficult for me because I don't even know what I'm seeing and I have to explain things what I'm seeing in terms of technology and stuff. But on average, I would say it's all past life. And it's all on planet Earth, which makes things so much more easier for me. The other ones are just anomalies. But I just wanted to put that out there because sometimes it does. People always expect, oh, it's a past life. Not necessarily, I've seen. And I get all of that information intuitively when I meditate, but I also get it and I confirm with Angel Fakiel when I work with her on this. So guys, have a look. If you feel you really want to know, what the history is between the both of you and why this person acts the way that they do now, why is it so out of control and crazy and why you just can't let go, that reading may just help you find that answer or even hopefully find some closure. So have a look at that as well. Also, for some of you, I do have self-help guides. Please have a look at that. They are related to helping you different scenarios regarding negative energies, how to bring in the positive, how to release and get rid of the negative. Now, when I say energies, I'm talking about jinns, demons, evil spirits, the real deal, spooky stuff. If you feel your home is haunted, you feel somebody did black magic on you, voodoo, hexes, curses, evil eye, all that kind of nasty stuff, the Chakra Checkup package gets rid of it. That's a personalized reading, or you can also get the simple package, Holy Light package. That is a self-help guide. That can also help you get rid of many things from your home, around your aura, and inside of your body, which is your chakra centers. Now, I also wanted to just quickly mention, for those of you who are new, I do have another channel, Asnointia Audio. Please do have a look at some of the videos that I have there. They are there to help you understand a bit more about relationships. So I do have relationship-related advice videos, and I also have some on past life and spiritual connections. And I do have one on negative energies. What and who are negative energies, how to recognize and remove such things from your life. Aries, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situations. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. I do read the comments as much as I can, and I do try to reply as much as I can. But I do appreciate you guys sharing your stories, because that's the stuff that actually gets me thinking about content for the other channel. And please keep in mind, that channel, Asnointia Audio on YouTube, the videos are absolutely free, just like this channel. All right, guys, you all take care, stay safe. Please do like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you all again. Bye now.